Hello beautiful people, it's Mary from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. Today I'm doing a reading video for you and I'm using the Thelema Tarot, which is a deck that I always use for all of my readings. They're so beautiful. I have them in my hands right now, and without further ado, I'm just going to say a little prayer before I do the reading. This reading basically is for all of us. It's for a collective group of us, not just one person specific. So if you landed on my channel, that's how it works, then this reading is for you. So let me just concentrate, calling onto a higher power, to source, to God, to all the angels. Give us a message for our highest good. We ask for protection, clarity, and peace. Okay, shuffling. Okay, you don't have to shuffle much. I'm in 3. Okay, so we got the Chariot, Page of Wands, and Page of Swords. Okay, so the first card is the Chariot, and the Chariot is going through a bit of a challenge. Feeling, as you can see, it's someone that's traveling, and he's got a dark black horse and a white horse. The dark, it represents basically he's going through a bit of a challenge with where he's going, but he's on the right path. He is aiming to move in that direction. He's basically, it's like being on the freeway. It's like being on the expressway. He's going. He knows he's gonna get there. He's just basically focused, and just that's what you need to be doing as well. You need to know that. You need to be as focused as you can, because this is telling us that right now it's going to be a tough challenge to get things moving, because we might be feeling a little bit resistance to, oh, I don't want to do this, oh, I don't feel like it, or or is this ever going to happen? Like, it's a feeling of you got to move through the negative thoughts. Like, the thoughts that you're having are telling you, I can't do this. Oh, this is not going to happen. And with love, it relates to, he doesn't love me. She doesn't love me. I'm not loved. I don't deserve to be loved. I hear a lot of you say that sometimes, and that's so untrue. Does this person love me? When you have to question it over and over, then you know that it's not about the person that doesn't love you. It's about yourself, that you're not giving yourself enough love. You're not giving yourself enough. You're being too judgmental with yourself, or you're analyzing something. I know it sounds really hard to understand, but when we fall in love, that person that comes into our life is actually just a mirror to show us the love that we have in ourselves, right? And sometimes when we're not loving ourselves, we tend to push that person away without really knowing this. Now guys, this really is important that you know that. So sometimes we can actually push somebody away and not realizing and thinking, because we're chasing them. I'm not saying that you can't go after but what you want, and if you love that person, tell that person you love that person. I always say that, but sometimes the other person's going through something and you need to give that person a little bit of space. And when you give that person a little bit of space, that person will come back and say, okay, now I get it. I can't live without you, because we are connected. We are all connected. If you don't know that by now, we are all connected. And especially when we find somebody that we love, we are so in sync with them. Okay. Now, when you love yourself and you don't judge yourself, and you just allow yourself just to love and know that you can be loved, you actually are able to attract love in your life. The soulmate, eternal soulmate, your love of your life will come into your life, and the one that you do love will actually reciprocate and show you their affections, because what you're asking for is, show me some affection, show me that you care, validate that I love you and you love me. And sometimes the person needs a little bit of time. Sometimes you have to be very patient. Trust me, I know it takes a long time sometimes, but sometimes it can just happen just in an instant, just by loving yourself. It's interesting. Okay, so what that's telling you is that the challenge that you're undertaking right now is just, it'll pass. And it's just, a lot of this stuff is mental. It's negative thought patterns that are going on that's telling you, no, it's just a mental thought pattern that's going on, old thinking patterns, and that's what you need to work on. You need to work on the old thinking patterns that tells you that is telling you I'm not worthy and I cannot do it and I cannot have it. Okay, so remember, whatever that card means to you specifically, you know what that means. So just take it for what it represents to you and what you're getting. Think about it and just, come back to it. You might want to have to watch this video a couple of times to get the message and say, I got it. Okay, it's always in sync. Okay, like I said, I'm just the mailman or the mailwoman. Okay, I'm just delivering the message from spirit to you. Okay, and the second card is Page of Wands. I love the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is news and messages, and it relates to inspiration, feeling inspired, like just feeling like getting an epiphany and saying, aha, the aha moment. That's what I see the Page of Wands is, the aha moment. Pages represent messengers, okay? And wands represent inspiration, action-oriented news, messages, things just like things that make things go. It's fire. It's a fire element is what it is. And fire, if you turn on the stove, you're cooking your meal, right? Or if you have electrical stove, it'll just get hot. I have electrical stove, but I mean, like if you have a gas stove and you just turn it on, it fires up. You're firing up. And when you fire it up, that is when things go. And also relates to, I got a message about this. It could relate to your health as well. Perhaps maybe you've been trying to fire up and getting ready, like it's the getting into the fall. We're almost at autumn, and so now it's like firing up for the new season that's coming up, and also maybe your health as well. Like I said, I did say health, and I'm just getting maybe doing that workout program, getting your health and your nutrition in order, whatever that is. It's not a health reading, but I'm getting something about something with you relating to health issues. For me, I'm just always looking for new ways to inspire me with exercise and making sure you have plenty of water, but you got to fire up your system, your metabolism. Your body's a machine. And you always have to remember that you have to feed the body. It's just like your car. Just like a car, you got to feed it gasoline. You got to give it oil. Well, you have to do these things in order for your car. You have to maintenance your car, because if you don't, your car is not going to go nowhere. So this is telling you, for your whole vessel, for your whole spirit, for your whole not your spirit, but for your whole physical, that you need to fire up. And that is getting some walking done, maybe getting that workout, doing that program, joining the gym, whatever it is. I mean, you can do things at home as well. Taking a yoga program, taking a yoga workout, whatever it is to you, just go with it. And just don't procrastinate, just do it. But it represents that you're getting some messages about that. And you know what I'm talking about, okay? And this third card is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is another page. Isn't that interesting? Pages represent messengers, like I said, and the swords are the intellect. The swords are the mental stuff, okay? So it represents research. It represents mastering something. To get good at something, you have to master it. And you know what? You have to just investigate and not worry about where you're going. Just go where your guides are telling you. So you might notice that your guides tell you, how they talk to you is that you get a message, or you say, oh, I want to do that, I have to go there, I have to do this, or I have to, I'm just gonna go do this, and something just tells you, okay? And you're actually led to where you need to go to take you where you need to go. So it's kind of like, it's like Tarzan of the jungle. You get that vine, you get that vine, and you get this vine and that vine that leads you to where you need to go to your destination. So it's all about mastering and research. It's all about taking your time to read that book. It's taking your time to take the course and really, dive into it. Don't be afraid about what's the end result, because if you worry about the end result, you know what's going to happen. You're just going to actually go around in a circle. Don't worry. Just think about the present. It's about being focused and being in the present moment, because when you're present, you can actually accomplish much more. Now, don't worry about why something looks the way it looks and why is it not happening the way it should happen, because if you worry about that, you know what I say, you're gonna end up, sabotaging. Okay, so don't sabotage yourself. You don't want to, well, saying don't sabotage yourself is like saying look up, and what are you doing? You're looking up. No, but it's just basically what my point is just to love life, okay? Just be in the moment, love life, go with the flow, and just be present. And if you are, I guarantee you're going to be a much more happier and more content person. You're going to feel more content because our spirit is of true love. Our spirit is made of complete bliss, and all you have to do is just tap into that beautiful energy that lives inside of you. And when you tap into it, magical things, miracles happen, love enters your life, and you are like blessed and feeling blessed. You are feeling tremendous amounts of joy. So if you're feeling a little bit resistant right now, just breathe. I like to just take 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out. Do this like a few times. Listen to your breath. Whenever you get anxious, you get anxiety, just do that, because this will help you to stay present, okay? And don't worry, like I said, about the end result. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I have been painting a beautiful fairy, and she's not quite done yet, but that's my project for today. And so anyways, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can receive more readings like this, and also helpful tips and a lot of other fun stuff that I have coming your way. And also, if you like to learn about getting a private reading, a personalized reading, please visit my website at psychicsoulmatereading.com and subscribe to my newsletter, and I can send you some free stuff that I got going. I have some promotions going on, so you don't want to miss that. So anyways, I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace and blessings. Namaste, everyone.